Hello there. So today I'm going to talk to you about the pros and cons of neutering male dogs and cats. So for male cats, a lot of it is going to be behavioral, and for dogs as well, but more with cats. Male cats love to fight each other. They love to pee on everything. They get like this thick, nasty skin looking stuff going on. So most people, whenever they're neutering their cats, it is more of a behavioral issue. They don't want to deal with the cat spraying on the walls in their house and all of that stuff. So that is a pro. You don't have to deal with that. In dogs, there are some behavioral things that come with testicles as well, like dogs that want to hump things, dogs that want to lift their legs and mark, those types of things. The majority of the time neutering fixes those issues, but if they're older when they get neutered, it may not fix it, because at that point it may become a learned behavior. That's why you'll sometimes see certain dogs that are neutered and they have been for a while and they still want to lift their leg and pee on a tree and stuff like that, because it's a learned behavior at that point. On the medical side of things, if you don't have testicles, you don't have to worry about testicular cancer. You don't have to worry about testicular torsions. You have animals that are less likely, but not completely eliminate their desire to run away, because they're not going to go out looking for a girlfriend if they don't have that testosterone drive. As far as prostate disease, there is a little bit of controversial studies. Some studies show that intact animals have more prostate cancer. Some studies actually show that neutered animals have more prostate cancer. I have seen it probably equally in both, but intact male dogs do have a more likely to get, just in general, prostate issues. Their prostate does like to get enlarged, and in some dogs it can get so big it can actually block off their ability to urinate or defecate. I saw a dog not that long ago that actually ended up dying because his prostate was so big it blocked off his urethra. He was unable to pee, and he ruptured his bladder before the owners knew that there was an issue. So there's pros and cons all across the board. You also have the discussion of the potential for pros and cons of, if you neuter too early, you might have more joint issues and all of that. That's up in the air one way or the other. But realistically, I normally suggest neutering somewhere between 6 and 8 months for dogs, unless it's a giant breed dog. If you can live with the behaviors that come with an intact male dog, then sometimes I will suggest going a little bit later. Cats, I'm like 4 to 6 months, chop those little beans off. We don't need that behavior up in here.